evening. I'm Leslie Allen Dodd.
And I'm Ted Bundy.
And welcome to another exciting edition of Live Wire.
Number 5.
Yes, number 5. And speaking of our shows, counting this one, we've only got 4 left because we're getting thrown off.
Yes.
No, they can't stand us down here.
Yeah.
No, but actually, we're just calling it quits because it's a lot of work. This is our last real show.
And if you don't like it, too bad.
And as we say, we don't care.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a pretty big show here. And we got our new schedule of clips, and there's a lot of stuff this time. So I think the first thing we'll go to is, well, just our first clip.
Yeah, first clip.
So we'll just go to our first clip.
Your life will be worthwhile.
And we're back. I can't believe they did that to us.
No kidding.
Jeez.
Talk about a put down. That's
Country
even with our
music.
show like that.
I mean, really? Geez, some people need to grow up.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Well, as I was saying earlier, this is going to be a big show, a really big show.
A really big show.
And hopefully not quite as offensive as the last one, although if we are more offensive,
So
we
what?
don't care.
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
That's what we say. That's why God invented the remote control.
Or the bathroom.
Okay.
The toilet.
Okay.
Maybe I should put it that way.
Yeah. The royal seat. Okay. Well, to start off, I need my schedule o' clips. Let's see if I can actually catch it this time.
Hell no.
Hell no. Okay.
So what's on the agenda?
Glad there's nobody's gum in here or something.
They'll probably be there next time.
Probably. Oh, before I get into our clips here, we gotta say, well, first of all, check out our new backdrop here. I thought it's pretty cool. Got a lot of stuff on here this time. Once again, with everything we truly believe in.
Yeah?
Like sex, metal, and stupidity. Or something like that.
One of a very few things.
Yeah. Be sure to join us next Saturday when we, join me and my guest co-host Mark Johnson from Sports Rap as we do a live voting show to set up for our Best of Live Wire, in which Chris won't be able to be here. That's why Mark is going to sub for him. But it will be live, so you'll be able to call in and vote on your favorite skits, and we have exactly 40 skits to choose from. So be sure to tune in next Saturday at midnight. Live.
From New York.
Live from New York.
It's Saturday night.
Okay. Yep, Live Wire, the show that asks, couldn't get a date either, huh? And if you had something better to do, why the hell are you watching us? Okay. So, the first on our schedule of clips is a little promotion that I put together for Live Wire. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's short, but it gets, pretty much right to the point.
Short but sweet.
Short but sweet. Gets pretty much right to the point. And Chris... Crud.
Crud.
You haven't even seen it, have you?
No.
It's cool, though. I think you'll like it.
I probably won't.
Probably not. Most like everything else on the show.
Yes.
Okay, so... That's queued up. Kick it, JJ.
Hey Mark, what's Live Wire? What is Live Wire? Well, basically it's a program done by 2 teenage idiots who enjoy making complete fools of themselves on broadcast television. Where have you been?
We do what we can to
Be totally stupid.
I think America needs more pot.
If you don't like the show, we don't care.
Yeah.
And if you do like our show, we care even less.
does it take? Well, I
Okay.
enjoyed that.
It's kind of like highlights of our show, and I don't know. Every time I watch it, I think is like, looking back at Livewire's memories. You know, it's like
I remember when.
I remember when. But
we'll be telling our grandchildren about this every day.
yeah, I'm sure we will.
They'll get sick and tired of it.
I know I do.
I'm sick and tired of it now. Okay.
Okay. You know, actually, that's another thing we always seem to say after every skit. Like,
Okay.
okay, like, nothing we do on the show makes any sense at all. It's like, what the hell was that?
Why the hell did we film it in the first place?
I know, it's like, we're masters at wasting videotape, I swear.
Yeah, this is a waste
We
of
know
tape.
what we're doing, in a sense.
Depends
but,
on what it is we're doing.
Most of the time, we have no idea whatsoever. We just kind of wing it here.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean it.
Okay, like I said, we got a long schedule of clips here. We got quite a few things here. We'll try to keep it to an hour, but we'll see what happens. After the show, you'll be seeing a behind-the-scenes look at Livewire and what goes on during the show.
And if you don't like it, watch it anyway.
Like we always say, because
Because you've got nothing else better to do. And that's just the way it goes.
and we don't care.
And we don't care.
But so as it looks, our next 4 shows are going to be well, this is the first of the 4 shows. The show after, so we'll have a show every Saturday until July 17th, which will be our very last show. I don't know if it'll be forever. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. But we got things that we need to move on to. And also, speaking of moving on, Chris will be moving on. So the very last show, Chris ain't gonna be here. So when
I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
So naturally, when things get complicated, Chris leaves.
Yeah. When the
Just-
time is right, I leave. Get out.
You know why?
Get out of Dodge, man. Why?
Because you
I
don't
don't
care. Yeah, that's why. It's our general outlook. So next Saturday will be the live vote show. Then the Saturday after that, which will be Chris's last show, that'll be the best of Livewire, and that'll be cool. So you get to call in and vote on your favorite skits. And then the very last show will be the outtakes show, in which we show our bloopers and all the times we've screwed up while trying to film skits, which seem to be numerous as far as I count.
Yeah.
But so that should be interesting, and I'll have to find a guest co-host for that one too. We'll see what happens.
Good luck finding anybody who want to be on this show.
because we suck. But getting to it. Now, in the last show, we got pretty raunchy. Like I said, this show shouldn't be as raunchy because we're not doing it live. What you're seeing was taped the day before.
What you were seeing?
The show you're seeing now.
That's better.
The show you're seeing now was taped
Or in front of a live studio
live
audience.
studio audience. Yeah, in our dreams maybe. But what you're seeing was taped yesterday. Anyway, it's not important, but anyway, what my point was is
I ain't got one.
I don't have one. But we had our attempt at special effects, and that didn't go over too well because we did it live and it just didn't go well. We did the best we could and it didn't work out too well. So we've been wanting to try it ever since, You ever notice that Chris has more characters than I do?
Because I'm a better actor than you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to it.
Well, after all, who's in here more?
That's true. I don't know. Probably because I'm a better cameraman. And you're, I don't know. Maybe you are a better actor and I'm just a better cameraman. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't
But
know how to
anyway, and as it is, you've got two main characters that you do. Have you ever met these guys? I mean, you know, I'm referring to ClarenceClaud and Crazy Coos.
In person?
Yeah. Have you ever met these guys?
Not really. I have heard of them.
Yeah, that
After all,
brings
I mean-
up an interesting question. What would happen if you did meet these guys? What would that be like? I wonder.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Did I do that? Let me take care of that for you.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, I got a joke for you. A priest, a minister, and a rabbi walk into a male strip joint.
And?
Well, that's it. That's the whole joke.
You know, you look like a guy that can use a new car.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't drive. I'm the designated drinker.
I see. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I know you guys. You're the guys sell shitty cars, and you're a fucking bum.
A little slip of the tongue there.
I like it. It's good. Now that we've, it took us like 2 hours to film that, but you know, it was rather entertaining actually. Once I figured out how to work this stupid thing.
And this one didn't turn out very well either, but
It was good enough so that you could see mostly, which was just the visual effect actually that we wanted to get mainly.
yeah.
Which is pretty cool if you ask me. Something that we couldn't do on our own without the access to a TV studio.
True. Really true.
So what do you think of our new backdrop? I kind of like it. It's a hell of a lot bigger than the last one. I mean, we still got the last one, but I wanted to. Actually, I have no idea why I wanted to make a new one. I just wanted to, I guess. But
'Cause you're an idiot.
because I'm an idiot, and I don't care. Another minor slip of the tongue.
So, what do we got here?
A lot of things we'll have to wait and see if they're queued up before we just go ahead and take off with them. So. Hey, you didn't do your bit like you usually do. You're usually the first one who looks at the. So, do it, because I need to hear that.
Huh, what?
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
You didn't do it right. It's like
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
you've done it twice. you get and you look down. It's like, okay. Because most of the time you don't even know what the hell most of this stuff is. It's like, okay.
It's like I'm the last one notified. Half of this stuff that goes on here, I don't
It's
even
like,
know
why
about.
wasn't I neutered? You know.
The only stuff I know about is the stuff I'm in.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like he refuses to tell me. I mean, no, I need to be such an asshole.
Actually, this time, a lot of the stuff you've seen, or at least half of it, I think. So so up next we got another in our series things, and this is a quickie here, and it's shut up.
And if you don't like it, you can get a quickie.
We have another unnecessary, gratuitous clip.
This whole show's unnecessary.
Introducing the coolest new feature for your Super Nintendo. Introducing the Super Soaker for Super Nintendo. Check out the awesome pump action power and watch you win every game when you use the Super Soaker for Super Nintendo. All right.
Okay.
Well, as you can tell, it blew up the TV.
Well, it didn't blow it up. I mean, it screwed it up thoroughly, but it didn't.
Well, it's a gun, you gotta consider. Blew it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But he blew up the game, let's put it that way.
It was funny at the time, but I don't think it was really worth it. But
No, not with a brand new TV. That's kind of...
I figured as long as I filmed it, might as well use it. I mean, I've had it for quite a while.
And he figured it wasn't his TV anyway, so...
So I didn't care. No, I honestly didn't think it would do any harm, and shut up.
Any moron could tell you.
You don't shoot water in a brand new TV. It's not something you do here.
Could have had more fun by pissing on it.
That would have been funnier, actually. That would have been a gratuitous clip. A gratuitous piss, I don't know. Okay.
Get off the subject here.
Yeah. Up next is, well, you can introduce this. You know what it is. Yes. We've been dying to show this one.
This is a skit that we had planned for the first or second show. I think it's second one.
Second one, I think.
This is a skit we had planned for the second show, and we never got to show it because of family. Todd's family.
Yeah, my family. But
there's a good reason, but we'd rather not get into it.
yeah, it's not really necessary to get into it anyway. But so that's why we put messages at the beginning and the end, so people who think it's funny can think it's funny. We think it's funny.
We think it's funny, but if
people who don't, that's why we have the messages.
If you take it seriously, don't watch the damn thing.
It's as simple as that.
But it's something for your kids to watch.
It's something your kids should enjoy.
And actually, I'll let you figure it out and enjoy the
It's pretty much self-explanatory, so
Yeah.
Go ahead, kick it. You haven't seen it completed.
The city, downtown, or uptown, or somewhere, it don't fucking matter. Anyway, me and my partner Joe tomorrow and John yesterday were assigned to a new case. "6:45 p.m. We'd just come back from our most recent case. Our chief assigned us to a new case, a murder case. Someone had been killed. It was up to us to find the killer. After receiving the case, we studied it thoroughly. Then we left the station. We discussed what we were going to do. We knew we had to start looking for clues. We knew our mission. So then, we were off. After thinking about it, we decided to go ahead and take the case of beer. 8:15 p.m. We went downtown to look for clues at a local bar. 9 p.m. We got home. Then we got drunk. My partner got really drunk. "11:30 a.m. My partner had some important business to take care of. In the meantime, I got drunk. 1:51 p.m. We arrived back at our house. Then we got stoned. I, on the other hand, got really stoned. Boy, was I stoned. I was so stoned I had no idea what I was doing. Then we got drunk. "9 p.m. We went out to look for clues, and we wrecked the car. Because we wrecked the car, then we had to walk home. 10:15 p.m. We got home, then we knew what we had to do. So we shot up. I did my usual load. And my partner did his. Then we got stoned. Again. Then we went downtown and paid a prostitute for sex. Then we got drunk. Again. Then we drove around town and sung show tunes.
Flintstones, need the Flintstones.
We sounded good. Damn good. Then we wrecked the car. Again. So we had to walk home. Again. After we got home, I shot my partner. He shot me. Then we shot each other. I spent a sleepless night that night, worrying about where our next shipment of pot was coming from. "3 p.m. We decided maybe it was time to get up. "5 p.m. I decided to start looking for clues on my own, but then I realized something was missing. Then I decided maybe it was time to put my pants on. 7:37 p.m. We just about come to the end of the case. I drank the last beer. Once again, the city of St. Helens sleeps peacefully knowing that Joe tomorrow and John yesterday were on the case.
Detectives John yesterday and Joe tomorrow died early the next day of a drug overdose.
Okay. Well, like I said before, you know, for those who think it's funny, great. For those who don't,
Who cares?
Who cares? You know, but we're not trying to promote drugs. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
it's just to promote.
Fun. It's not to promote drugs, it's just to promote drugs. I don't know.
I don't know. Promote stupidity, I guess, and what
Yeah.
can happen. Maybe not necessarily just like that, but maybe similar to that. But anyway, what in the hell we got next? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You know what this is. I mean, you did it. I mean.
Okay.
Okay.
This is one of many.
Yes.
About a used car dealer. You may know him.
You may have seen him on TV before.
If you haven't, you better start paying attention. So,
What a truck!
Crazy Coos here with another wham bam hell of a deal. Here in peace
Bristol St. Helens, we take pride in our city. Was briefly the subject of new cars. Get this brand new 1968 Ford. Custom cab, everything. All new tires, as you can see. It's got a great paint job. It don't matter what kind of make it is. As you can see, it's got everything a person could want. It's got everything you need. I ain't mentioning the rips in the seats, no steering wheel, the stereo. As you can see, fine customers. They're all great. Everything you could always need in a customer. That's why here. You always get what you need. That's right. You always get what you want out of life. Well, if you don't come see me today, I can't see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
That one made even less sense than the predecessors.
You made it. I didn't. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Yeah. Up next is something stupid. What else is new?
Yeah.
For the
It's
most
a complete
part.
waste of tape.
Yeah. No kidding. Oh, this is a waste of tape. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't even know what this next one is.
No.
Because Mr. Mark Johnson helped me out with this one. It was pretty stupid, but
So what else is new?
didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted to because of mainly lack of props. But, you know, like we always say, we do what we can. Or we
don't
do
care.
who we can.
Or we do who we can.
Yes. So, this is, you ever been watching TV like late at night and you see all these like paid advertisements for such and such, you know?
Yeah, they really ticked me off because that's all it's on late at night.
I know.
Especially if you got, I mean, just regular TV stations, 2,
Yeah.
6, 8, you know, or just regular basic TCI cable. That's all it's. Let's burn on this city here.
No, but
Because
so basically, this is a takeoff of all those paid programs that you see, and we, you know, like I said, I did the best I could trying to slam on each and every one of them, but we didn't get to every one of them, but I tried to.
yeah,
You know, you got like Hair Club for Men, all these
Ronco products,
Ronco food processors, and
food
crap.
dehydrator,
Yeah.
his hair color.
Like I said, we didn't get to all of them, but I did what I could.
I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah, so.
Shitco proudly presents the Doo-All Doohickey. Hey, do you want to be fit and trim? Do you want financial independence? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to make delicious meals at home? Do you want to collect thousands of dollars in valuable real estate? Do you want to clean up messes fast? Do you want to give someone a great gift? Had to think about that one for a minute, didn't you? Do you want me to get the hell on with it? Introducing the Doo-All Doohickey. You'll never have to waste money on luxury items again. Why waste your money on all these items when you can waste it on just one? Yes, the Doo-All Doohickey does it all. Use it to keep in shape. Call people you don't know and buy their houses for nothing and sell them for big bucks. Lose weight fast with our exclusive Dial-A-Meal program. Yes, it slices, it dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. How much would you expect to pay for an item like this? But wait, there's more! If you order now, you'll get a complete set of Ginsu knives minus the sharp one,
It comes with a lifetime guarantee that if you don't like it, well, we don't care because by the time the warranty runs out, we'll be out of business anyway. Now, how much would you pay for an item like this? $5,000? $4,000? $49.95? No, come on, that sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Well, if you act now, you won't get it for $49.95. Think you're gonna get a better deal? Not here you won't, because you're gonna pay $4,999.95. That, my friend, is the deal of the day. Call now, that's 1-800-I'm-a-sucker. That number again, 1-800-I-AM-a-sucker. Once more, 1-800-I'm-a-sucker. Call now. Operators are standing by, waiting for your call. Allow 6 to 8 months for delivery. No CODs, please.
Okay. Once again, made no sense whatsoever.
Once again, Livewire comes through.
Livewire.
Bringing you stupid and meaningless skits for the whole family to hate.
That's what we do best, though, you know. That's why we're here.
For the whole family to upchuck.
Pretty much. Okay, so, we're not even halfway through the stinking list here. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a really big shoe. A really big shoe.
That too.
I needed a pair of really big shoes. Okay. Now, in the last show, our friend Carl Brogli was running camera 1 for us, or camera 2, whichever one was over here. Anyway, he's one in run of the cameras.
He was operating one of the cameras.
Yes, he was operating one of the cameras, and we were gonna show something that he made, but we couldn't because we didn't have it. So on tonight's show, we have 2 things that he made, and here's the first one. It's called Trip Out. So trip on.
Let's do that.
was
Far out.
cool.
Anyway.
Yes, we're back. And front. Okay. Yeah, that was another creation by Carl Brogli. God knows how he did it. Well, he pointed a camcorder at the VCR. Yeah, that looked cool.
Whoa!
But midnight, 12. No, he just pointed a camcorder at the TV and was doing all that cool stuff, and so I took it and did a little extra mixing of my own with a Metallica riff backwards. So,
Yeah.
for those of you tripping on acid,
You
or even if you
get an
weren't,
extra kick out of it.
yeah, or even if you weren't, you still should have tripped out. I know we did. Okay.
Still tripping.
We're still tripping over our own feet. Okay. Hey, I'm on the screen by myself. Not anymore. Okay. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get to this next part here, but you should introduce more, because you know exactly what it is. I love this one.
This one's about a cola that'll really knock you on your butt.
To put it mildly.
So I guess we're ready. If we aren't, well then I guess you keep on going. And we keep on with the live.
Yeah.
So are we ready? Hell no. So what the hell are we gonna talk about? Okay, so let's get on with it.
Hey, John, are you going to fridge? You got every can of Whip-Ass?
Whip-Ass? Yeah, sure thing. Think fast. Whip-Ass. Just one sip and it'll kick your ass. The Young Cola.
Okay.
Okay. That made no sense. I don't know. Well, it's your friends that started it. I don't know. We just decided to turn it into a commercial.
Don't make me open up a can of Whip-Ass.
Yeah, don't make me break out a can of Whip-Ass. Actually, the
Hell, don't make me break out a case.
Don't make me break out a can of Whip. Don't make me break out a case of Whip-Ass.
There's son of a bitch.
But actually, the phrase "break out a can of Whip-Ass" has nothing to do with drinking something. It's just worked out that way. I don't know.
A term that you're gonna use to kick somebody's ass.
Yeah, that's what it meant. And we turned it into a soft drink. Guaranteed to kick your ass. Okay.
We guarantee it'll kick your ass.
Or your money back. Oh
Okay.
boy. Yeah, I need to pick up a keg of Whip-Ass.
No.
Whip-Ass on tap. Okay.
Oh, great. How you gonna explain the next one?
Yeah. I can't.
Where do we begin?
Yeah, I can't think what show we furred the shirt one. I can't think what show we showed the first one in. Episode 3, I believe.
Yes.
We started something called, well, on our Back to the Future stuff, we did a thing called the Dave Clips, and that was the first thing that we did something other than a Back to the Future remake take that involved Back to the Future.
Yeah.
No, so we just had Dave, Marty's brother in Back to the Future, we had him keep repeating one phrase throughout an entire scene after every line. And so we've got Dave Clips 2, where he says something different after every line, and you haven't even seen this one. I don't know. And it's pretty funny. I mean, it's like shut up.
It's interesting.
So if that's queued up, kick it.
With Paul calls me, tell him I'm working at the boutique late tonight.
Linda, first of all, I'm not your answering service. Second of all, somebody named Greg or Craig called you just a little while ago.
No, which one was it, Greg or Craig?
I don't know. I can't keep up with all of your boyfriends.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Breakfast.
When the hell did this happen? Would you sleep in your clothes again last night?
Yeah.
When the hell did this happen?
Yeah, what are you wearing, Dave?
Marty, I always wear a suit to the office. When the hell did this happen?
I think we need a rematch,
Oh, a rematch? Why? Were you cheating?
No.
When the hell did this happen?
Mom, Dad.
Did you hit your head?
When the hell did this happen?
You guys look great.
When the hell did this happen?
Mom, you look so thin.
When the hell did this happen?
Good morning, sleepyhead. Good morning, Gabe.
Good morning, Mom.
Elena. Oh, Marty, I almost forgot Jennifer Parker called.
When the hell did this happen?
Oh, I sure like her, Marty. She is such a sweet girl.
When the hell did this happen?
Isn't tonight the night of the big date?
What? What, Ma?
Well, aren't you going up to the lake tonight? You've been planning it for 2 weeks.
When the hell did this happen?
Well, Mom, we talked about this, but how can I go to the lake?
When the hell did this happen?
Car's wrecked.
Wrecked? Wrecked? When the hell did this happen? And why am I
I'm
told?
sure the car's fine.
Why am I always the last one to know about these things?
Okay.
It's like, shut up. Somebody needs to give Dave an enema or something. Or stick something else up his butt. I don't know.
2x4.
2x4. Boom. Ow! Ouch. Okay. Okay, up next is another one of the few things that that you don't know about. There's only a few, dude.
There's only a few.
You should be thanking God. There's You'll find out what that means later. To be thankful, there's very few just footage in here. There's only like 3 things that aren't skits in here.
Yeah, I know, the last one.
But most of the stuff is pretty good. You know, like I said, I promised a pretty good show. This was the hardest show.
We promised you a good show. We aren't going to give it to you.
You ever say stuff and you don't even know what the hell you just said? It's like,
all the time.
That's why we're doing a show. Okay. So up next is clips from the last drama production that I did with my partner in crime, Lawrence Geisinger, who was previously running camera for us, but he had to take off. But
or rack off.
But
you take your pick.
Anyway, we wrote our own commercials, and we had an idiot running camera, so we didn't quite get.
I wasn't running camera.
And it wasn't Chris this time. Some other idiot. But
oh my God, there's another idiot besides me.
We're all idiots. That's where we're doing the show. But so we've got clips from the commercials that we wrote and performed on our last drama production. So if that's queued up, we'll kick that.
This is our 1993 summer blowout sale.
And we've got calendars.
Yes, we've got 1962, 1975,
and 1989.
And our 1992s are just in. I'm hungry.
How about pizza?
What's a good pizza place?
Oh, that's easy. Papa's Pizza Palace. They've even got a special deal.
Hey, you.
Yo.
You got those new yo-yos?
Yeah.
When you buy 10 yo-yos, you can get the 11th for someone you love. Coming now, my 85 yo-yos can get a greasy bag of JoJo's.
Yo-yos, yo-yos, we sell yo-yos, and that's all.
We got these brand new phones just in. They got every feature you'd ever want in a phone. These nice big numbers, you always know who you're calling. Don't touch it, you'll break it. And they're completely
We're your hosts, deceased.
And I'm embalming.
We're proud to be America's #1 obituary station.
This just in. Douglas Fidget just bought the farm. Services will be held at Saturday, 1 p.m. at the Oakville Chapel.
There will be a free all-you-can-eat salad bar and good seats for the first 100 people, family excluded.
The Death Channel is sponsored by Casket World. Go in and order the Death Channel now and get 50% off any new or used casket.
Now back to our movie of the week, All Dogs Go to Heaven. To be followed by The Hilarious Return of the Living Dead. Out here in the desert, my lips are totally dry. Here, try this wet sponge.
No, it won't last long enough.
Have a drink of water.
What do I need water for? We're out in the middle of the desert. I need something for my lips.
Fine, try this, big baby.
That really chaps my high chapstick?
Yeah, it's great. Got aloe vera.
Still going, nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. They keep going and going and going.
Okay, and shut up. You don't like anything I do on my own.
Hell no.
So up yours. Like we say, screw you. Screw university.
Screw.
Okay.
Welcome to Screw University.
You can introduce the next one. I love this one.
The next one's in a, it's a new, entertainment. A new type of entertainment.
When the hell did this happen?
Just yesterday, actually.
I love it.
And, I don't know what this is.
When the hell did this happen?
Okay.
Hey, we don't have our sound effects this time,
So
that's why we have JJ up there to be screwing around.
And this skit is called W.I.F.F.
And it's pretty much self-explanatory once it gets to the title screen there. It's for the disgusting and sick sense of humor.
Actually, the title was made up from my uncle.
Yeah. We have to
Adapted
give credit to Skip Haney, Chris's uncle.
Credit where credit is due.
Yeah, or sometimes of course, a lot of times we take copyrighted material and use it for our own, as you've seen in previous shows, and on this one, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. But we aren't selling this one, so...
We're not making any money, so...
We're legal.
And we don't care.
And we don't care. So...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the World International Fart Federation. Tonight's title match, Fu Man Fart versus Stinky Ray Stench.
Illegal! What? Illegal! That's hey, he's eating chili! I don't care! You're the one who screwed up! But he's eating chili! That's a disqualification! I don't want him eating chili! It's gonna get me disqualified! He's eating chili! God damn it!
Disqualification.
What? No way! I had him!
You shit your pants!
I did not! He was eating chili! I didn't shit my pants! You want to check?
See this and other exciting World International Fart Federation matches only on pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's really gonna check. I had to cut it off there because that's when we started laughing. I don't know where that got a check came from. You want to check them for how much? Okay. Okay. Up next is something really stupid.
I had him!
You shit your pants!
I did not! Leave it to JJ to get us thrown off the air for too much vulgar language.
You shit your pants. I did not.
That's That's one reason why our last show was so raunchy, was because we were doing it live, you know, and another reason because we had Mark on here promoting our
vulgar language.
Promoting vulgar language. So that's one reason why it kind of got out of hand. I mean, but we were having a good time, and we didn't really care what went on.
No, we didn't.
That's also why it was such a long show, because we didn't care.
We didn't care.
Everybody needs some.
Say in Western Union.
Western Union runs the tightest ship in the shipping business. Squeezes the tightest shit in the shit. There's a business for shitting? Okay. Okay, up next is something stupid. I feel like I've said that before.
So what else is new?
More stupidity? That's what's new. Okay, up next, actually, what the next thing is just a spur of the moment thing that we, or that me and my cousin, I know most of you are getting sick of him, but it's real short and just a spur of the moment thing, and we thought, okay, why not? So this is another movie parody, which actually has the same name as its original movie.
This one ought to be hard to figure out.
Simply, well, I won't give the name away because it's self-explanatory. So, kick it.
Coming this summer to a theater near you.
Don't let the party die. Drop.
People everywhere, just check this out. Say something brand new that'll make you shout. For you and all to see the dopest rhymes said by me. Listen.
Juice. Juice. This film has not yet been rated.
Yeah, you can tell it's spur of the moment, all right?
I don't know. I mean, I thought, what the hell? You know, at the time when we came up with the idea, we were just joking around at first, and I said, why don't we do that? That'd be funny. Okay.
That'd be funny. Yeah,
that'd be stupid. I know, but that's the last thing. That's the last time you'll be seeing my cousin on the show, probably.
Probably. No, there's a probably.
Well, unless we get calls on the Best of Live Wire for some of his skits, which I doubt it, because I didn't put any of his skits on the list. But no, we'll get to that later. What the hell we got next? Oh God, I love this. This is pretty good. I cannot believe these guys did this, but for the sake of comedy, they helped me out.
Yeah,
yes.
This is a parody make of a show that's one of our rivals.
Rivals? Well, I don't know. It's not really a rival because it's two completely
Enemies.
different kind of shows.
One of our enemies.
Two completely different shows here. But you other Channel 9 viewers are more than likely familiar with Sports Rap, and its own Mark Johnson and Kevin Thornton helped us out to do a bit for our show. And it's concerning the first thing we did on this show, or this episode of this show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and it's really quite interesting.
Yeah, I like it, frankly. I took a lot of guts to do this, actually, so hoping it won't ruin the reputations, but I asked them about it, and they said, screw the reputation, or something along those same lines, but
yeah.
I was laughing. It was funny. So if that's queued up, we got Sports Rapp Nightmares.
Number 150.
You know, Kev, that was a fucking great game the other night.
Yeah, did you see the hooters on that one chick, man? I
tell you,
couldn't believe it, man. Her legs were so fucking fire. Had tits down to her.
I swear, I've never seen him so big.
I think she must have been a 44 fucking D. You know?
Oh, God, I swear. She's fucking had hooters that fucking wouldn't quit.
I know. Did you
know
see
that?
the stuff, that fucking ball in the basket, man?
God, I
I was
loved
stuffing my
it.
dick in her crotch, man.
Fucking A, man, I swear, if I ever see another basket like that, I'm just gonna fucking scream, man. Bloody fucking he was
Can you imagine what she would look like, fucking shamed?
Oh, God, I swear, that would have been so fucking awesome.
It would have, man. Just awesome.
It would have been great. You know?
That's finger-licking good shit.
Dude.
Oh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Kevin Thornton.
And I'm Mark Johnson. Welcome to Sports Rap. Were we on here every...
Yes, we were.
Oh. I understand we have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Mark, I was wondering, how do you feel about Jordan's golf gambling?
Well, you know, sir, that's an interesting question because I really have a strong opinion about this. I feel that he makes so many millions of dollars and is such a huge role model that I believe his money could be spent elsewhere instead of just gambling it away on golf, you know? And I don't know. I just don't feel that he needs to be doing this, you know? I feel his money could be spent, you know, feeding the hungry and housing the poor, and, you know, I just feel he can do so many good things with it. So, I don't know. I just don't know what to say, but I'm speechless. Kevin, what do you think? Kevin? Kevin? Well, Kev, what should we talk about tonight on Sports Rap?
I don't know. I think maybe we ought to talk about Michael Jordan and his gambling habit.
Damn it, I am tired of talking about Michael Jordan and his damn gambling and,
Okay. I love number one, and that was my all-time favorite. I couldn't believe it was their idea to do it. I mean, I suggested it, but I wasn't gonna force them into doing it. You know, actually it was Kevin who wanted to do it, and then he got Mark to do it. And I'm going along with it. I'm thinking, God, I can't believe these guys are doing this. Two grown men with their pants around their knees. You don't see us doing crap like that.
Hell no.
Because they have more guts than we do.
I know where to draw the line.
Then again, considering our last show, maybe not. Depends on the area, I guess. Okay, up next, let's see how many times JJ plays this one. Try to screw us up here. Not sure how long it'll take to get to it, because we've put our clips out of order in the order that they are on the tape, so we have to wait for the...
I'm ready.
Okay. So up next, we got another...
Right this minute.
What Bill Clinton is doing right this minute. Da 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 da. I didn't inhale. Da 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 da. I didn't inhale. Da 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 da. I didn't inhale. Da da da. Inhale. Da da da.
Okay.
Okay. God. That was.
I didn't inhale.
I knew it. We come to expect things from JJ, you know, trying to screw us up with assorted audio tracks.
I didn't inhale.
I didn't inhale.
Aliens!
Bugs.
Bugs.
There's a big roach that went across.
Ugh. I don't know. I think you've seen part of it, but I don't know if you want to introduce it. I don't know how much you really know about it. It's the one with the mannequin and with the book. And yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay. Up next, our second edition of clips from Mr. Carl Brogli. And this one is along the same lines of what the first one we were going to show, which got taped over, so it doesn't exist anymore. But he made a new one. So this is what I call a Carl Brogli claymation creation.
Claymation erection.
Claymation erection. Yep, Carl Brogli, claymation creation. So, Carl should be watching this. Of course, you know, this is a taped show, so
yeah. We're
not actually here while you're seeing this. Once again, I'm making no sense whatsoever. Okay, now I don't know. For those devoted Livewire fans, if there are any of you out there, I know we suck pretty bad, but.
Said a mouthful there.
Of course, that can be taken more than one way.
And
just
so can we.
And so can we. Yes. Oh boy.
Okay.
God, we need help.
Professional.
Yes. Anyway, what I started to say is, for those of you devoted Livewire fans, you know it's one of our favorite things to do is Back to the Future stuff, and I don't know, our Back to the Future parodies are endless. I don't know how we come up with them. But and I don't know why we come up with
We've got thousands more where that comes from.
Yes. This is what we spend most of our time talking about, actually, is how many different things we can come up with for Back to the Future.
Scenarios.
Yeah, how many different scenarios. We don't have a remake take, but we do have plenty of other Back to the Future footage, and actually this will be our last installment of Back to the Future stuff. And I wondered what it would be like if you noticed, we've used the same scene every time for all the clips, not the remake takes, but the clips that we've shown. What are you staring at me for? Oh, okay. Anyway, except for the Dave clips too, which we used that other scene. But we've used that same introduction scene there with George pouring the peanut brittle. So I thought it would be funny if George keeps pouring something different into the bowl. He keeps snacking on that damn peanut brittle. And I thought it would be funny if he keeps interrupting pouring peanut brittle, only he's pouring something different. So this is what would happen if George kept pouring something different in the peanut brittle clips.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the aggravation and headaches of playing at that dance.
You're absolutely right, Marty. The last thing you need is headaches.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
Kids, we're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
I think it would be nice if you all dropped him a line.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
Uncle Jailbird Joy?
He's your brother, Mom.
Yeah, I think it's a major embarrassment having an uncle in prison.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
We all make mistakes in life, children.
God damn it.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
See you later, Pop. Woo! Come on, time to change that oil.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
I'm at your answering service while you're outside pouting over the car. Jennifer Parker called you twice.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
I think it's terrible. Girls chasing boys. When I was your age, I never chased a boy or called a boy or sat in a parked car with a boy.
Believe me, Marty, you're better off without having to worry about all the...
Then how am I supposed to ever meet anybody?
Well, it'll just happen.
Okay. God. After every clip. Okay. Because we're making no sense. What the hell is... Oh. I don't think you've seen this complete version of this. You've seen parts of it. It's where I took his voice and changed his words.
Oh.
Now the ultimate slam on Bill Clinton. This is so cool. I didn't get everything that I wanted into it, but
you should have.
I should have. I tried. It's not easy to do because he never shuts up. But now we can slam on Bill Clinton with his own words and a thing we call simply in his earlier address a few days ago. This is taken from his own words. This is Bill Clinton, or President Clinton, this morning.
I thought you said, and it's money.
I'm talking about things in this election that I've been working on for years that I really care about. One of them is quit dealing drugs, to invest in your people, in their jobs, their education, and their health care. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. You've lost 500,000 jobs in California in 2 years. Your state government's broke, $11 billion in debt. Yeah. But it is not a big deal. My idea is that first we ought to take every dollar we're cutting the defense budget by, every dollar, and invest it in dead-end jobs. And then you have to inhale. And I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale too. I do now a little bit, but not much. And I didn't inhale.
I do a little bit.
I do a little bit, but not much.
I didn't inhale, but I do a little bit.
Every dollar and invest it in dead-end jobs. And then you have to inhale. And I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale too. I do now a little bit, but not.
Okay.
And I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale too. I do now a little bit, but not.
Did he or didn't he? I mean, no,
it's like Bill Clinton under a spotlight, FBI light.
No, I didn't inhale. I did. Well, a little bit, not much, but I didn't inhale.
Take it from the beginning. I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale. I didn't. Okay, maybe I did a little bit.
Okay, maybe I did, but it's not a big deal. Okay, you can do the next one. I love this. This is another one we had to film right here in the studio because of lack of anywhere else to film it.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty hilarious here, and probably an area
this is priest gone haywire. Like a priest on the rampage, I guess you could call it.
Sort of. I mean, he's not out for blood.
But he's an asshole.
He's an asshole, basically. To put it mildly, you know.
So I guess you get that one queued up.
Okay.
Skiddo with it. Cool. Good evening, followers. I am Reverend Richard Wadnick.
Hey, it's Father Dickwad.
Fuck you. Now, my children, we must worship the Almighty God. My fellow followers, I am here to heal you of your sins and of anything else that ails you or sickens you, whatever the case may be. So come on up and let me heal you. So, what ails you, my son?
Nothing, Father. Oh! I got this incredible pain in my stomach.
Well, here. Take this.
Thank you, Father.
Now get the fuck out of here. Next. Come on up. Yes.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
What did you do?
I've committed adultery.
Adultery? You should be thanking God there's more than one woman on this planet. Adultery, shit. Now tell me, ask me, what do I believe?
What do you believe?
Ask it again.
What do you believe?
Ask me, what do I believe?
What do you believe?
I believe I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. Get the fuck, now get the fuck out of here. Next. Now, son, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, Father, I don't know what to do. My wife ran out with my best friend. I don't know what to do now.
What to do? You go out and have fun, get laid every day, you can do it. But on a serious note, I've found that in the past, the best way to mend a broken heart is a good knee to the groin. Get the fuck out of here. And now, followers, I have time for one more. Well, let's see who we've got here this time. Grandpa, what a nice surprise!
You son of a bitch! I should tell you right now! Yes, I mean you with a mispress! You son of a bitch! Asshole!
Well, fellow followers, did you ever have to take a big old herky shit? Well, anyway, that's all the time we've got for you, so peace.
No comment.
Nope.
It's like if we're out to offend, we're
doing a pretty damn good job.
Damn good job. I don't know. It's like in our last show, most of our language was during the live time. Now this time it's during the skits. I don't know. That was probably the worst one as far as rudity go. Rudity, is that a word?
Well, that's a new one for us.
Okay. The wind.
It's a rude edition.
Yeah, another rude edition of Live Wire. Okay, we're down to the last thing here, and
now would be a good time to shut off your TV.
and get the fuck
out of here.
No, but and you better shut up. I mean, even if I do look stupid, took me Gosh, no, shut up. Took me forever to put this damn thing together because I screwed it up.
That's you.
Typical me, you know.
Yeah.
I screwed it up. But this is the second of my videos, of the Matrixx videos there. And I performed it at the end of the second show, and actually this version is a lot better because it's recorded and it's not live.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Is it live or is it Memorex? Actually, I think it's
TDK.
TDK. Yeah, it is actually. But that's not important right now.
That's not the point.
That's not the point. Like a lot of things on this show, it has nothing to do with it. Yeah. But
You should say that.
the video for Crystal Clear, another a song that I did at the end of the second show. So that's
See, I'm already starting to puke now.
yeah, and you should be. So if that's queued up, we'll go to the Crystal Clear video. Kick it, JJ.
Crystal.
Walk into the room, I can smell your sweet perfume and you smile. The sparkles in your hair just make me want to stare for a while. I can tell that you're the kind of girl that could shake me up and rock my world. And now I feel true about you. Crystal, so beautiful, so sexy. Girl, I told you, can't you see? You've got control of me. All night, all day. The way you make me feel is crystal clear. All night, all day. The way you make me feel is crystal clear. Crystal is also beat, crystal is also beat. How can one girl be so smooth? I just love the way you move, you're so cool. Your looks will always rule because you look just like Paula Abdul. Your voice is so tantalizing and your lips are so inviting for a kiss. I wanna be a part of your life, love and heart. I can't resist. Now I know that baby you're the one. You're my only true love obsession. Now will you please run free with me? Crystal, so sensual, so sassy. Girl, you know just what you do. I love you all night through. All night, all day. The way you make me feel is crystal clear. All night, all day. The way you make me feel is crystal clear. Crystal beat, crystal beat. Crystal beat. In my mind, I see you and me step into the beat we find on the street. When we first met, you untouchable, but now you're huggable, lovable. Believe me, girl, it's worth all the trouble to write a rhyme, to make you mine. And believe me, girl, you are so fine. You're blowing kisses with your soft red lips. Now you're calling me cutie with your fingertips, your eyes so dark, so deep. I fall into them every time we meet. If you need me to keep this discreet, just come a little closer and I'll whisper sweet. Just tell me how you think I feel. I'm letting you know my emotions are real, they should appeal when you're far and near, cause the way I feel is crystal clear. All night, all day. The way you make me feel is crystal clear. All night, all day. The way you make me feel is crystal clear. Crystal beat, crystal beat. Crystal beat, crystal beat.
Okay.
And shut up. I mean, it took me a long time to do that video, you know.
Couldn't prove it by me.
As far as the editing goes, you know, I'm pretty impressed because, you know, being able to work with the high-tech equipment there, you can make it look really nice. Of course, it has yet to be said for shit splatters. That didn't turn out to be a great video. Well, it
was mostly the singing that
it was mostly the song
problem.
itself.
Yeah.
And also we were running really short on time, so we couldn't get it as perfected as we would have liked.
Yeah.
But who cares?
But anyway,
it's over.
I guess this is the end of our show. There's nothing more to do. So
well, be sure to join me and Mark Johnson.
Be sure to join us again next week.
Join us again next week when we'll have lesbian, rape, Nazi thing.
When we have urinating on Geraldo.
Live. No, so join me and Mark Johnson on next Saturday's show for the live voting show, and call in and vote on your favorite Livewire skits for the following week, which will be the best of Livewire. And that will be Chris's last show, and so we'll try to make it a good one. And speaking of good ones, it's pretty much up to you out there, the viewing audience, to tell us what skits are the funniest that we've done. And we'll have a video list, a complete video list with a still picture of each skit, so you'll be able to
And if you've only
vote.
seen one or two shows, pick the best of one of those two shows
that you've seen. You know, just simple as that. And then we'll be taking votes from anyone who wants to vote, pretty much.
And we will have a
including
telepoll.
Telepoll. 93.
The number for the telepoll is 1-900.
If we could make some money off of it, that'd be cool, actually. 1976.
Oh yeah, we need to make some money. All the way to make money, yeah.
Money.
Support the Livewire Foundation.
Yeah, like I said, there's only 3 more shows left, so you critics out there, screw you.
Yeah, for those critics who like it.
Critics who like it. Critics who like it. Critics who like it. Okay.
And for the people that don't like the show, we don't care. And for the people that do like it, we care even less.
And basically, we don't care.
We don't care. So once again, I'm Ted Bundy.
And I'm Wesley Allen Todd. No, I'm Todd Hilton.
Wesley Allen Todd.
Wesley Allen Todd. There we go. That's what I hate about that. Or Molly Todd. Days and Nights of Molly Todd. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so that wraps it up for another edition of Livewire.
Catch you next week.
I'm Todd Hilton.
I'm Chris DeBois.
Catch you later. For those of you who heard the Livewire's very first phone caller, he asked a very good question. How do you guys put the show together? Well, tonight we'll show you, or just about everything that we have to go through to put the show together. So stay tuned for Livewire Behind the Scenes. Now, of course, the first step is coming up with ideas for skits. But since we already did that, we can't show it. But we will take it to the next step, which is once we get all the props together, the next thing is filming skits. Now, we'll take you behind the scenes of Reverend Wadnick, the last skit that we showed on the show. Well, right before my video. So we'll take you behind the scenes of one of the skits. First guy that comes in does the Band-Aid bit. And
What ails you, my son? Oh, really? Nothing.
Oh, I've got this incredible stomach ache. Here, take this. Now get the fuck out of here! And you kick him in the ass.
And that's what you get to do. So act serious, you know. So what ails you? Well, really nothing.
I just like walked up, like.
So what ails you, my son?
You can't be in front, you have to be on the side.
Yeah, you have to be on the side.
Well, let's see. It has to be, you have to be back farther, like where he was before. Now I'll get this situated here.
You graduated! Congratulations!
Okay, that looks good.
Practice take. Oh, one went out.
Shit. I must have. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. And okay, you walk on, he says, "What ails you, my son?" And,
I know pretty much.
well, actually, nothing is. You like that, he'll interrupt you and punch you in the stomach and hand you.
Well, actually, nothing.
Oh, I've got this incredible pain in my stomach. And they hand you a band. Here, take this. Now get the fuck out of here.
Right, get bent.
Yeah, I've got a band-aid, yeah. A used band-aid. Here, you take it off yourself. Here,
You use condom. Here, take this.
Get the fuck out. Okay.
Turn it upside down, shake the fuck out of it.
Okay, let's see.
How do you recycle a used condom? Turn it upside down, shake the fuck out of it.
Okay, let's see what that looks like. So go ahead. Go on. Yeah, this is practice.
So, what ails you, my son? Nothing.
You're supposed to go, well, you know, actually nothing, you know.
Oh, okay.
Say something like that, and, you know, just normal like that. Yeah, go ahead.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what an asshole. I like it. Okay. I think we'll just shoot them one at a time.
Okay.
That way we can get our thoughts together.
Fuck me!
Okay, I'll go get the Band-Aid and then we'll shoot this puppy. Or this part.
Up here. Now get the fuck out of here.
Hey, next time, don't stick
That's
that
good.
fucking pointy thing in my ear. That kind of hurt. God, what are you trying to do? Shove my head through the floor?
That was perfect, except for you hit him on the head, didn't even touch his head.
Well, I don't want to hit him.
Well,
Hit me
just go.
hit me by the shoulder, you know?
How's that for realism, huh?
Okay, so you ready to roll this? Okay, we need to work on how you pull your gun out and make it smoother. If you can stick the end of it in one of your pockets, in one of your pants pockets, so it's there, it won't slide down.
Too bad he couldn't like put it somewhere over here, you know? Like you had some tape or something, just tape it to the side.
And that way you can just reach right in, you won't have to unzip and just pull it out. Just zip that back up.
She's gonna kill somebody with a windshield tool.
We'll leave it partially open, you know, so.
Yeah, you might have to practice reaching in there.
Yeah,
No, it's just
you can hear it on the mic.
Well, that's because it was on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the other side now? Oh, good.
Pull it right up.
Okay.
Don't let your rope hit it, the mic though, you can hear it.
Pulls his rifle out of nowhere.
Big old 50 caliber machine gun.
Okay, I'll go ahead and
It wasn't barrel. When you hit me, sort of hit me on the shoulder, you know? Because then it looks like you hit me, you know, and I can fall down a little bit easier. Hope I don't get your hood burned now.
Tell I did.
Get the fuck out. This is gonna be such a controversial show.
Isn't it
We're gonna get some calls on this one.
Why are you doing making up religion?
Up here. Okay, we're rolling right now, so whenever you're ready. We're rolling.
Come on up. And now tell me, what have you done?
Father, I sin.
Yes, what have you done?
I committed adultery.
Adultery?
You should be thankful there's more than one woman in this world. Ah, gee, adultery. Why?
Wait. Shit. I didn't like the way you're doing the lines. Okay. I'm sorry, and you come in. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And what have you done? I've committed adultery. Adultery? Woman on this planet.
No, we'll just have to hang it down like this. I'll just have it on me at all times.
Yeah, like that. He can't see it, you know.
But I like the robe thing. That's funny.
I know, but it's still gonna bug the mic.
Don't worry about it.
Move the mic up a little bit further up, can't you?
Dude, I can cut that out when you pull it out. Just don't say anything until after you pull it out. I can do an audio insert and then cut that right out while it's hitting the mic.
You guys gonna need me anymore?
No, actually.
Alright,
So if you want to take off.
Why you gotta go?
I gotta go somewhere. Why? Can't go over your house.
Go over the front, get over there.
Brady don't want to go anywhere.
Whoop his ass. Take a
Here, hold on.
Whoop ass!
Three.
Wait a minute. We don't want to see Chris spitting right now. Okay, just standing there. Okay, you just... oh, then again. Okay,
Yeah, you're smoking a cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
Or a joint.
Here.
I got some dope here.
Make it look like... It swallows the smoke. Ugh.
Alright.
Belt is burr.
You can do that. Next. Or go. Come on up. Like that.
Okay. Come on up.
My wife ran out on me. She ran away with my best friend. And I don't.
You should be thankful there's more than one woman on this planet. You should be committing adultery. But
I'm just straight.
I found it.
I found it in the past. The best way. We should do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm straight now.
Oh, you should be committing adultery.
But on a straight note, I found that through the past, the way to a man's heart.
No, the best way to heal a broken heart is good neither.
I found that in the past, the best way to a man's heart.
To heal a broken heart.
The best way to heal a broken heart is a good news.
How are we gonna do this?
I found that in the best way.
Is a 44 to the groin.
A double up putt to the groin.
Make my day.
Make my day.
Whoops. It's not button crooked.
Well, it's typical old man.
Yeah?
Oops.
You son of a bitch, you didn't dress me this morning.
Sorry, Grandpa. And what can I do?
Grandpa!
What a nice surprise. Nah, I didn't like that. Son of a bitch!
No,
Set me
brother-in-law.
up.
Remember how you did that the first Metallica Sims I saw? Where
That's the only
only one.
Or yeah, you got set up by your son-in-law or something like that?
Yeah, he's supposed to be my son.
Oh, that's what I was gonna.
Yeah, so I'm coming back and kicking his ass for setting me up.
You son of a bitch, set me up with a...
I don't know, what was it?
Set me up with a prison. Now some people might wonder where the music came from. Well, here's your explanation. The intro music. Joey Lawrence. You can hear it in the background there. Actually what happened is the way I picked the music is that was the first song that I played. I was the first night of the show. We were going to use the AC/DC song called Live Wire, but I couldn't find the tape. So I started looking for CDs, and that was the first one that I put in, and I played that song. That's the first one I played. And I went through CD after CD, and then I came back to that one. I thought, actually, that fits. I don't know. For those of you who've seen the movie Pump Up the Volume, towards the end there, they're waiting for him to come on the air, and when he finally does, it's like they're rejoicing. It's like, yes, he's on the air. So, and that's basically what this song says to me, actually, in the beginning. That's why I picked it. For some reason, it seems to fit. Chris doesn't like it too much, but I do, and I'm the producer, so it doesn't matter what Chris thinks. But anyway, that's basically where the theme came from, and it seems to work for me, so that's what I'm using. The next step is editing. Welcome to the studios at CCTV Channel 9. Editing takes the longest, and here I give an explanation of how I do it. This was actually from the third show. Today I'm here to show you, whoever's watching, what you do when you edit. And I hope you can see my face. I'll have to tilt the camera. This footage gives you a better explanation. This controls the two editing VCRs. And all the rest of this stuff. This is kind of fun. Okay. We got plenty of monitors here. Just over the top of those videotapes you see there. That's what's on Channel 9 right now. It's really exciting. And the two screens right there are the editing monitors. There. How well you can see them. And there are a lot of tapes. I mean, a lot of tapes. We're talking more tapes than you can imagine. A lot of tapes. Okay. You get the idea. Anyway, back to editing. This is where all the action is right here. And this right here, that's what creates special effects. And that's fun. And there's the two editing decks I was talking about. And okay. I'll put it right about there. Here, you'll be able to see a little bit there, hopefully. Now, what I gotta do here is, you can see right now, I'm editing some stuff for my third show, and this is part of an intro that is for one of the things on the next show. Am I making any sense at all? I don't think I am. Okay. So now, this is for a bit called candid espionage, or as Troy calls it, this is Troy, candid camera espionage, whichever you want to call it. Okay. So you can scan through here. Turn up our filters here. Now I gotta piece this all together here. We've already got the intro on tape.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I believe I found something to edit. Here we go. Okay, you start out, you set a mark in on your playing deck so it knows where to start. And then you press Edit Start on the little board here. And backs it all up here and gets it ready to put together. And then it starts recording. And it'll go blip and it'll start going here. And then it puts it together.
Because he wouldn't let me go anywhere. All weekend, to my grades, I have 2 F's. Which is good for me.
What's your boyfriend's name?
I have boyfriend.
So now you just gotta wait until it gets to a point where you want to stop the tape. Hope you're all awake out there.
I'm kind of going out with someone, but he lives in Joseph,
Oh, really?
I'm waiting for the number 57 to pop up right about here. That's where I know where to stop, because I watched it before.
What would you guys have done if you went to
My dad is a prick.
Okay, so I didn't quite catch it right there. But I can fix that because that's why it's called editing. Now, some of you may have noticed that we tend to use some of the same characters in every show. So we'll take a video rewind and show you how the characters develop, such as Crazy Coos and Clarenceclaud. Now, we've had them for quite a while. Here are our first looks at those two characters.
peaceful St. Helens, we take pride in our city. Which brings me to the subject of used cars. Buy this piece of shit 1971 LTD Ford for, get this, $7.5 million. But wait, before you say anything else, come with me. Get this free. Pile of shit garbage, used. Get this, it's free. Remember, get it for only $9.99. Now can you beat that? So come see me today at Crazy Coos. So, if you don't come see me today, I can't save you any murder. Mike. See you later.
Clarenceclaud. What was your reaction to Chris's massive crime wave?
Personally, I don't give a flying fuck.
What was your reaction to his tragic death?
Well, I just about shit bricks.
Did he ever talk about death to you?
Oh yeah, he told me when he died he wanted to be buried upside down so the whole world could kiss his ass.
Interesting.
The next part, which I will speed up so it goes faster, is putting up the set. And this is basically how it goes. What you're seeing now is the beginning of our show, as we're waiting for the opening title to finish. So we're sitting there waiting patiently to prepare our opening lines. And here we go.
Good evening. I'm Leslie Allen Dodd.
And I'm Ted Bundy.
And welcome to another exciting edition of Live Wire.
Number 5.
Yes, number 5. And speaking of our shows, counting this one, we've only got 4 left.
Now, we wanted to get a behind-the-scenes look as thorough as possible, so we wanted to go upstairs sometime during the show and see what our director, J.J. Wright, is doing, and how he's doing, actually. So we'll go to that now.
You don't like it too bad.
After the video, yeah. Then we just do our closing, and that's it. Yes, our point of view here. Now let's go up and see what JJ is doing here. Alright. So how'd things go?
Fine.
Looks like it, actually.
Yeah, went a lot better than actually previous shows. I don't really have a lot of time to throw in my little extraneous clips, but...
Yeah. Well, we didn't have the sound effects either.
No.
But, so tired. Oh, jeez.
So what are you doing now?
This is for the behind-the-scenes thing. I'm gonna come up here during one of the longer things, and...
I wouldn't, I don't know if people are going to understand. This is too technical for them. I don't know if they understand that.
I wanted to get...
It's tough stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it is, actually.
So tough that only one person can handle it.
Yeah. Some of the ones I couldn't, I didn't know how fast or how long it was going to take you to queue them up, so I wanted to make sure you had enough time there.
Basically, when you saw the other camera view. That's when I had them queued up. After
Oh.
I queued it up, then I started messing around with the different camera angles. So you see me doing that when you know that I'm pretty much queued.
Let's see. Yeah, after we come back from this, we'll just do our closing and then run the credits. Am I going to be able to put the behind-the-scenes thing together today?
You want to do that tonight?
I'd like to. I don't know how long it's going to take me, though.
Just a cameraman down there. The ship is breaking up.
The ship is breaking up, Captain. I don't know what the hell to do.
Hey, quiet down, sir. Okay. And shut up. I mean, it took me a long time to do that video, you know. And as far as the editing goes, you know, I'm pretty impressed because, you know, being able to work with the high-tech equipment there, you can make it look really nice. Just putting on the ending credits. And that's a wrap.
An hour and 23 minutes.
Jeez. See, it seemed to go faster, actually. The one that we did that was only a little longer seemed like it took forever. I don't know why. But...
Okay, don't forget to label this.
Yeah.
Should be all set, though, except for the ending music, basically.
Cool.
I'm gonna run across the street real quick.
Okay. Oh. After the show. Oh boy.
Welcome to what goes on after the show. Normally after the show, I go home.
Yeah? That's about it.
What I'm gonna do now. I gotta go over to France, pick up my sheet, because I'm moving back into my mom.
For the time being.
Until I get a job.
Okay. Well?
I gotta make a phone call.
Well, what'd you think?
Well, it really stunk. Yeah, that's it.
It was
Smells something like this.
It was good.
We had good skits.
Yeah.
We hope you have enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look of Live Wire. See you next week